just seen this article saying that KPMG have written a 100-page prompt to build agentic tax bots. And it produces advice in a single day instead of 2 weeks without job losses. Now, without job losses, it's quite an interesting point. I'm glad to hear it. But my thoughts are around the AI situation here with this is specifically around the 100-page prompt to build the agentic tax bot. 100-page prompt. Now, first of all, who is counting prompts in pages? Because, what font size are they using, everything else? It's a bit of a stupid thing to say it's a 100-page prompt, but okay, fine, let's get over that. It's a massive prompt, that's the assumption, right? We've seen already that a lot of AI prompting, AI misses a lot of what's in the middle of a prompt. It remembers the beginning and the end in particular. If you're writing 100 pages, what's the chances that it is losing that context in the middle? Would it not be better, I would argue, that you write smaller, more detailed prompts, you work with the AI agent? Yes, you absolutely trained it, you've given it loads of context and everything else, but you work with it backwards and forwards. Because my concern here is that companies like KPMG, PwC, Deloitte, all the other big accountancy and consultancy firms, they provide a ton of advice, right? And that is their main thing. They're advising and directing and guiding. But if they've got all these worker bees who were traditionally going away and squirreling away and finding all this information out, and they've now got AI to do it, they still need somebody to check the AI, to check that the AI is saying what it's saying is correct, because there is a very high chance, and I think it will happen, and I'm sure it'll go to court, but I think there is a very high chance that AI will produce something which is totally incorrect, or 90% correct, but then 10% dangerously wrong. And if a human doesn't spot the 10% that's wrong, then that advice is going to go out the door, it's going to go to the client's going to accept it, act on it, and say, well, hold on a minute, I was advised by this by KPMG or whoever else. That's my concern. And I don't see that when you're writing 100-page prompts, I think the inference here is that they're trying to one-shot a ton of guidance, and that I think is really dangerous. I wouldn't advise it for advice, I wouldn't advise it that you do it, and I wouldn't advise that basically companies in general should do it. If you're a company and you're using AI, use it iteratively, make sure that you're guiding it, treat it like a very intelligent but inexperienced member of staff. And I think that trying to create a 100-page prompt so you can one-shot it is trying to turn an AI agent into a 20, 25, 30-year employee with all that experience. And I think there's dangers here, but tell me if I'm wrong.